Oh, good Lord, that was fantastic. One car, one sign, one pair of unzip pants. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you MGough. Defending cries, we're going federal. Judge Mike laughs, no big dummy and not a chance, not a nudge. Cite some nonsense, Fourth Amendment too, but this circus belongs to one man, MGough. Crashed into a mobile sign late at night, hair all wild, pants not tight. Cops roll in, not sure what's true. Was he drunk and cussed or just plain MGough? Mr. MGough. Stop, cop feels bad, didn't cuff him to the bed. Oops, my bad. MGough in a gown, cheeks to the breeze, escapes like a bandit with surgical ease. We're back to 76, classic drunk trick, glove box fix. Drink after the crash, confuse the test, but come on folks, this is nonsense at best. Defense pipes up, he just had a drink. Nerves were shot, gave him time to think. With his robe half on, buying Colt 45 at a 7-Eleven run. Mr. MGough, oh, what did you do? Bolted from the hospital, pants still askew, license gone, priors too. Jail feels like home, it's waiting for you. This thing's getting bound over. Smash sign, drunk driver, pants down, $0. Prosecutor sharp, Judge Simpson sly. They see through MGough's every try. Blood draw missing, excuses thin, but Mike just laughs, it's a lock and win. DUI number 4, maybe fleeing too. MGough's record is nothing new. He likes jail, it's true, that's where he belongs, old MGough. Mr. MGough, oh, what did you do? Crashed your car, pants down too. Drunk or dizzy, head or blue. Either way, the judge sees right through you. Hopefully they got the hamster back on the wheel.
The important thing we've learned, you don't put a diplomatic plate on a hoopty. All right, now, just saying.
We are back, Magistrate.
Okay. I've got a lot of people to thank. That is really the work of Killer Hippo. The fantastic graphic is Mickey B. And I also, for this stream, I got some help from, of course, Law Nerds Unite, Brecken. And I also want to thank Melanie for keeping me on track yesterday, because we hung out all day trying to get the MGough thing. That song cracked me up. It's a good summary of that long stream, although the stream is fantastic. Link to it in the description. Also link to the MGough the MGough playlist, because I've got a lot more videos of MGough. The long prelims are the best, because that's when you really get the flavor. But here we are. We've got clips from the Chisnator and some more from Judge Simpson from yesterday that I had but I was fried from dealing with MGough all day.
I don't see him anywhere.
Never gone.
Okay, here you are.
This is 25-01254, people of the city of Royal Oak versus Anthony Charles Bradford.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Susan Cole. On behalf of Mr. Bradford, we do agree to this proceeding by Zoom today. And for purposes of arraignment, we would waive the formal reading, ask that the court enter a not guilty plea, and set this matter for pretrial. He would have me continue as court-appointed counsel.
Plea of not guilty does enter. The next step in the process, Mr. Bradford, will be a pretrial conference. That'll be a Zoom hearing.
Okay.
We will not use the same Zoom contact information that we use today. It'll be a different set. Do you still live on Harding?
Yeah.
And that leaves us with Bond.
Your Honor, Mr. Bradford works at Bridgewater, which makes seats for cars. He was here early, came in obviously because he was having some trouble with Zooms. I feel he's very responsible, and we're going to even work ahead of time to get his license figured out. I'd ask for a personal bond.
And looking at the Secretary of State record, it does not say suspended, but it does say not valid.
What does that mean? I mean, I know it's not valid means, but if it's not suspended, how's it not valid? I don't understand that part.
It could be that the license is just expired.
Oh, okay.
Could be that you don't have to pay off those tickets you think you have to pay off. Go to the Secretary of State. It might be a reinstatement fee.
Okay.
This might be less than it looks.
Okay. That's what I'm hearing. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
Yeah.
But okay.
I would definitely go to a branch.
I will.
Yep. And like I said, I'm right now, I'm going to text you my number and you can contact me if, any questions come up. But you might get some good news at the Secretary of State.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I wanted Ms. Cole to know that it doesn't say suspended. It says not valid.
Okay.
And that's when you're stopped by the officer, there might be a distinction without a difference. But when it comes to court, there is a difference. Because let's just say that your license is expired. There's nothing stopping you from going and renewing it.
Right. Which is why the officer might have just given him a no ops instead of charging him with not valid, which is a point violation.
So,
all right, Mr. Bradford.
You are good to go, sir.
Okay. So all I gotta do is
take 2,500 personal.
Well, you got to go to a Secretary of State branch and ask them, what do I need
a
to
ticket from the.
By the way, Andrew, I did get the video that you sent, and I plan on doing it along with others.
Officer, I still got to pay that thing.
Well, that's on another day.
Oh, on another day. Okay. I was just trying to get everything straight.
You're presumed innocent at this point in time.
Okay.
We have at least one happy person in a minute.
I apologize, Your Honor. Lori Yackey, Assistant Public Defender with and on behalf of Mr. Burgess. Could you state your name for the court?
I'm Maurice Burgess, Your Honor.
Your Honor, may we approach on this matter?
Is there really a need?
There's a lot of updates that I've been talking with Mr. Burgess about, and
Is that to the use of recreational marijuana, which he's not supposed to do, or to the cocaine? Which is the update?
Well, it concerns both, Your Honor. It concerns all of the steps that he's taking, and specifically the documentation that he went to Home Division yesterday, and we are waiting documentation, and
Documentation for what?
that he did his intake at Home Division yesterday,
As well as CMH.
as well as CMH. And he came in with a written plan in his notebook. And I can honestly say I did not even tell him to do this, but he came in with a written plan about how he's going to stay clean.
If I test him today, is he going to test clean?
Yes, sir. But I won't in 2 days. Your Honor,
What?
Your Honor, I'm not lying to you. Judge Simpson, I've done everything that I could possibly do to make sure that I can continue to stay in society. I have a job. I start tomorrow at Full House Restaurant on Equals. I went to CMH and did my intake. I also went to Home Division and spoke with Mr. Marcus, who is a a recovery coach
Yeah.
on equal.
Mhm.
All of these places are within a half a mile from each other, from the hotel literally now. So I'm in position to lose my room, my residence, as well as my relationship with my fiance, who's clean and clinging on by her fingernail, because I'm trying my best to do my best and change my lifestyle. So I can give you my.
What are we doing with this case?
So I do have a green sheet, Your Honor. This is a case that is from, I believe, 2022. It's a possession. And I would ask to adjourn it because I'm hoping it comes to some sort of resolution. The bottom line is Mr. Burgans knows that he needs treatment. And I've had a lot of conversations with his fiance and him, and I really do think they are very active in making sure that he gets help, stays out of trouble. He just got this job. He has the sweatshirt that he's wearing.
I start tomorrow.
And he's eager to prove himself. And I think he's very genuine when he says, I mean, he asked me to ask this court to let him prove himself and to show with his actions that he is following up, that he's good to his word. I did call Home Innovations this morning and verified Mr. Marcus. I'm just waiting for his email response to come through, that he did actually go to the meeting yesterday. I did verify with his fiance who was with him that he did that, and that he is clearly not using. He came to court to knowing that he had this bond violation, knowing what he risked in terms of his liberty, but he wanted to do the right thing, and he wanted to stand before this court to ask for the opportunity to show that he can be clean, he can be sober, he can be in the community, and he will do the right thing. He's very eager to prove himself. He has no other cases, not on probation or parole, and he has this new plan.
Recovery coach, a new plan.
Mhm.
a new
Oh, and he's
residence.
going to Little House meetings,
Yes.
multiple times per week.
I start work tomorrow, y'all. I just need an opportunity to prove to you that I can do the right thing. I know I've made some mistakes, some horrible decisions. I'm 62 years old. I'm old enough to know right from wrong. And I apologize for my shortcomings, but I'm trying to do the right thing. I can't prove it to you from there.
I have 4 positive tests. He's been using cocaine. It almost less than a week ago, I have a positive test regarding that.
I understand.
He doesn't have a valid medical marijuana card. He's also been using marijuana or THC at least in his system. You're telling me now, the day before he's to come to court, he's now in treatment.
I started
And
yesterday.
somehow or another, I'm just supposed to say all of that's okay.
Well, Your Honor, he knows it's not okay. I think what makes him really different is he is coming, he is testing, and he is doing his best. It is obviously a struggle for him to battle his addiction, but he is not getting in trouble. He's going to meetings. He's doing the best that he can. And I think he's doing what, especially on his own initiative. I mean, I was surprised yesterday because he doesn't have his own cell phone. He shares with his fiance. And before I even talked with him, he came up with this plan himself. And I think that goes to show that he is taking the initiative to do this himself. And he is using this added accountability of testing. He knows that he's going to lose his liberty if he tests dirty one more time. I mean, he knows that. And he knew that coming into court today. And he still came in anyways, because he wanted to prove to the court that he is willing to take that chance. And he said, the court certainly will revoke my bond if I test positive again, but I'm not going to, because I'm serious, and I'm serious about recovery. And so I would ask this court for one more week, one more opportunity for Mr. Burgans to prove himself.
I can do it, Your Honor. I promise. I'll be locked up if I don't. I can't do anything from jail. I have a job now, and I want to prove to myself as well as this court.
Anyone can do from jail.
Sir?
Nothing.
I'm sorry.
I'll adjourn this out to the 28th, 2025 at 9 a.m. I don't need a response from the people. Defendant's bond is revoked. If you send me the proof that he's enrolled, I'll reconsider the revocation of his bond. But until such time, his bond's revoked, defendant's remanded. Court.
Assistant Public Defender Ben Dunaway on behalf of Ms. Gray, who is approaching the podium now. And Your Honor, this is the date and time for PCC, but we have reached a resolution in this matter. I provided the plea form and the advice of rights form to the
She's going
clerk
to
of
be
the court.
pleading to is she pleading guilty?
It's a added count to,
Is she pleading guilty or no contest? That's not marked.
Oh, I forgot MGT. MGT got me the Chisnator.
she'll plead guilty, Your Honor.
To charge of larceny less than $200 or $200 but less than $1,000, the 1-year offense. Upon her successful plea to that charge, count 1 would be dismissed. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
That is the defense's full understanding as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
May I have her sworn?
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
State your name.
Jennifer Gray.
All right, Ms. Gray, it is this court's understanding that you are going to be pleading guilty to the charge of larceny 200 to 1,000. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, $2,000 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased to 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $2,000, that becomes the maximum fine. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right. And understanding all of that, you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you will not have a trial of any kind.
Yes, I understand.
You signed an advice of rights form, is that correct?
That's correct. And I
Any
reviewed
question regarding any of those rights?
it. No, I reviewed it.
All right, please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No,
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today to get you to plead?
no,
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
no.
You're doing this voluntarily,
Yes,
of your own free will,
yes,
and also because you believe that you're guilty?
yes.
All right. On the date of October 31st, 2021, at the location of 3100 Cherry Hill Road in Superior Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, what'd you do on that date that makes you think that you're guilty?
Removed a puppy from the Humane Society without paying the adoption fee.
And you tried to walk out with the puppy?
Yes,
Why'd you do that?
it was a very bad decision.
Well, I understand that, but why were you doing that?
I can't recall the circumstances, but I believe it was because I didn't have the money for the adoption fee. I think it was like $350.
And you just wanted a puppy?
Yeah, I don't have any family and I lived alone and I sat with the puppy and I just kind of bonded with him and he was sick and I wanted to pick a sick one. So I could take care of it.
I got you. You remember what kind it was?
I believe it was a Chihuahua mix. It was a really tiny baby puppy, maybe 6 pounds.
Whenever I go there, I cannot get a puppy that small because I'd lose it. Right? I have to have bigger dogs, but I get it. Okay. All right. You didn't have anybody's permission to take that puppy, did you?
No,
And the puppy, it wasn't offered for sale, but it was at least offered for adoption. So correct. And it was, I mean, it's sort of hard to say this, but the value of the adoption was greater than $200. Is that correct, ma'am?
I believe so.
It was going to cost you more than $200 to adopt a dog.
I believe it was $350.
Got it. That's fine. That's good enough for me. All right. Counsel, ma'am, I do have to advise you that if you commit any type of misconduct between the time I accept your plea and the time of your sentencing, you would not be entitled to take, the court would not be bound by any sentence evaluation, and you would not be permitted to withdraw your plea. You understand that?
I understand, Your
All
Honor.
right. Counsel, are you aware of any other promises, threats, or other inducements which have led to this plea?
On behalf of the people, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Have I complied with the court rule? Would it be proper to accept this defendant's plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Prior to my accepting the plea, counsel approach, court will accept the defendant's plea of guilty to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Pre-sentence investigation and report is ordered. Sentencing in this matter will be
September 24th at 9 a.m.
September 24th, 2025, 9 a.m. That's before me. Okay. So, ma'am, on your way out, on the left-hand side is my probation department. Just stop and check in there. Okay. So that we can have everything straight for sentencing.
I'm grateful for your time, Your Honor. It was
Well,
very pleasant to meet you. Thank you very
really?
much.
Well, thank you. All right, ma'am. Let me ask you, did you ever get your puppy? No? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, that was just awful. Who sent me that? That was touching. That causes me to have feelings, and I don't like that. I don't like that. That has no place. It has no place on Law Talk with Mike. Do not let that happen again. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it. Those are some clips that I had around, and I thought the MGough song was a lot of fun, but it's timely, and that song is a summary of yesterday's appearance. It's good, but yeah, I had a limited window to use that. It's very specific and fantastic. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it. I will see you soon.